So tonight is our first dress rehearsal, so it's the first time the actors have done any kind of rehearsal in full costumes. They've been able to have a few bits and pieces here and there. They're also going into hair and makeup for the first time tonight. We're just hitting the ground running, getting it all done in one night.
I'm so excited for the community to see what Icon is doing. We've been working really hard on this production. It's the first one. Our students are incredibly talented. The script is fantastic. Our design team is amazing, and I'm really excited for people in Iowa City to check it out and see what we're doing.
I'm really excited about the ending product of it because I've only been in one play before, but this one I actually really tried to act in.
I spent at least 2 weeks memorizing every line for everything, and then it took a while for me to learn how to get up and down and off of things and work with props and such like that. It took a while.
There's so much technical stuff going on. Getting all of that on top of each other is going to be big news.
With all of these firsts tonight, there's a lot of learning that's going to be happening, a lot of new things to experience, and it's the first and last time they'll get to experience these first. So flexibility on their end, eagerness, which they all have all of those, I think are key elements for tonight.
I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a postcard. Oh, am I? Yeah, it's a lousy knot. And make believe. I started doing this stuff when I was their age. You know, I grew up in a small town, and I didn't have this milieu to grow up in. It was a little bit different. It was a small town. Now to see these kids that have been identified coming together and finding their people and doing this kind of project together and getting this kind of education, it's incredible. This is what I needed. This is the school I needed when I was their age.
It teaches them to think on their feet, to be flexible.
It teaches them discipline, that the work is a joy, but it's still the work, you know?
Really the hard work that they have to put in, not just in the rehearsal room, but also outside of the rehearsal room that they have to bring in every day.
A big part of this work is learning how to learn. Starting to ask the right questions. You don't grow as an artist until you start talking to yourself differently.
When I was choosing this play, I wanted to do something that challenged our students' connection with one another, their connection to text, really, really rich text.
I think my favorite part about Waiting for Lefty is just how relevant it still is in today's day and age, even though the show is just about 100 years old. People coming to watch the show can really connect with the different themes of politics and the state of the world that we're currently still living in today.
It was a great opportunity to explore a different time period. It's almost 100 years ago that we're looking at. It sort of gave them the whole package. Great scene work with partners. Some of them have never acted on stage opposite another person before.
This will be my first ever play, and it took forever to get everything down and perfect as much as I possibly can.
It's incredible how much we've done in our first production, and I'm so excited.
So I think all of these things are experiences that our students will carry with them forever.
I've performed in a lot of high school, I've directed a lot of high school theater, and the kids that are performing in this show are really working at a high professional level.
My favorite part has been getting to know all the new actors and seeing how they bring their methods of studying characters to each of their roles. It's really been an amazing experience to work with all of these professionals and sort of see how they develop their characters.
We've been doing it in this rehearsal room for the past weeks, months, yeah, just seeing all the little things that I've had to imagine just exist now. Well, one thing I really love about in this production and has been the ability to work with other people in my community that really care so deeply.
I think the most challenging part is just getting used to the space. I think we've all gotten our characters down. So I think getting used to the big theater and the acoustics has just been the biggest challenge, but we've gotten used to it, so.
Having a conservatory with this quality of instruction, with this good a faculty, is a jewel.
Like they done in Russia. They'll tear Christ off his bleeding cross. They'll wreck your homes and open their homes. Now listen to me! Coast to coast, tell America hello! We're storm birds in the working class! Workers will die for what's right! We're trees where our ashes are! Well, what's the answer? Strike again! Strike louder! Strike! Strike!
Intense, very intense. Emotional. It was emotional. It almost made me cry. That was so sad.
This would be like something they do off Broadway or something.
It was awesome. The kids were all great.
I tell you, I am so proud of these kids. I work with each one of them in all sorts of different areas, and to see them on stage tonight as serious actors, holding their own with these wonderful actors that we have in this community, I tell you that I am just pleased as punch. I just think everybody needs to come see this thing. It's absolutely amazing what we're building here at Icon. I can't wait to see where they go from here.
This is to Leslie. I'm so proud of you. I'm tearing up because it's the first Icon show. It's your dream. It's so amazing. It was phenomenal. Great show. 10 out of 10.
I felt like it was better than I actually ever imagined.
I love this production, and I'm so grateful that I got to work with all these beautiful professional actors.
My favorite part was I could just see when I looked at the audience how much it impacted people, and that's what we were really going for.
To be at a school that is primarily teaching acting and singing and dancing, it's really preparing me for college because it's really what I want to do. And so to have this opportunity and for other kids who are younger than me to come to this school and find what they really love and be with people that enjoy the same things as them, I think is really magical.
Well, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy all of Iowa City showed up tonight. The actors were amazing. Everything was so real and honest, and I feel like we made a statement tonight. Icon is here. We are in Iowa City. We have the most incredibly talented students. We have amazing support from the community, professional actors, designers. We are here, and we made a statement tonight, I think. I'm so excited for the future of Icon.